Welcome to Chew the Fat. I am your host, Smooth, and today we are going to talk about a particular podcast called Unfiltered, who is a direct ripoff from Fresh and Fit Miami. They are going viral right now, and we'll get into it as to why that's happening right now. So I'd like to hear it. Here it goes. And first of all, they had an inadvertent interlude for whatever reason. We don't know why. And I don't think they did, but El Producer, it jumps in just now.
All right, cool. All right, so guys, we're back, man. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
The internet or something.
I don't know what just happened, but shout out to you guys for sticking with us. Real quick, we were saying you gave them all 10s, correct? All right, so
I wanted you guys to know right away, right off, just off rip right here, right? If you look at their table, it's exactly like the Fresh and Fit podcast. It's set up the same. It looks like it's about the same size. They have neon lighting in the back, as close as they can get it to Fresh and Fit. If you look at the fake Myron on the left, he's the leader of the show, apparently, and he's sitting exactly where Myron Gaines sits. If you look at the right, you can see Future 1A, Fresh 1A. He's on the side exactly where Fresh sits. And the ladies are arranged identically to where Fresh and Fit podcast does. So this is just like no shame right here. No shame at all. They just completely ripped us off, but we're going to carry on.
real quick, why are they all 10s?
Because I feel
Somebody
like they're
said
beautiful.
voodoo for capping.
I'm sorry? You said they're all 10s?
Yeah, they're
right,
beautiful.
so-
I found them beautiful.
Same exact questions as Fresh and Fit podcast. Keep going.
All right, you know what? We're not going to argue with you, bro.
Yeah.
What about you? I want you to rate her all the way on down. Go.
I hate this game.
Listen, ladies, I don't care if you hate
Okay.
the game. It's just a game. All right? We're going to rate the guys, too. You guys are going to rate us, okay?
Okay.
So real quick, 1 to 10, go.
So 8,
She's an 8. What is she?
8,
Into the mic, please.
8,
Okay, what is she?
1,000.
1,000. All right. Delusion. You guys are friends. You guys are friends. That's very
what we're
delusion.
joking.
Yes, that's very. But we're not. I'm not
Or
asking.
not.
I'm not asking you guys to joke right now. I'm asking you
Okay,
guys. To,
10,
all right. So she's a 10. What is she right there?
9,
And what is she? I'm sorry. What is she right there?
8,
And what is she?
8.
All right. Cool.
Stop being delusional.
What the fuck?
All right. So now what I want you to do is, ladies, real quick, don't fucking waste my time. Rate the guys. Do me a favor, Josh. Stand up real quick, man. Everybody look at him once, man. He's not gonna stand up again. All right.
I don't know. This demeanor is just a little bit outrageous, if you were to ask me. It looks like a complete performance, really, but whatever. I'm not buying it.
All right. So I want you to rate me, my co-host, and then our fucking producer. Go from 1 to 10, just off beauty. Go.
I would
Speaking to
Speaking to the fucking
I
mic.
would rate you.
First, you're rating me, and then him, and then
Okay.
him. Go.
I'll
Doesn't
rate
matter.
you a 7.
All right. What is he?
I'll rate you an 8,
All
and
right.
I'll rate Josh an 8 also.
Okay. What about you? Go.
I would rate you a 8,
Okay.
9.
Okay. Come on. He just fucking stood up, bro. Like, come on.
I would say 9.
All right. What about you over there? Go.
2.
Okay.
I would give him a 9.
Okay. What is she over there?
I would give him a 10 because
Okay.
he invited me.
All right. So again, you sound like a stupid ass bitch.
There we go. There we go. Now, he wasn't really mad about the 2 off rip, but once she gave the other guys a much higher score than she gave to this particular individual, he gets pissed. Now, seriously, if you ask somebody, it's not like she just came out of nowhere and was like, hey, you're a 2, whatever. No, he asked her. You can't get mad at somebody when they ask you, hey, what are you doing? You asked. You asked, bro. And whatever she decides to give you is whatever she decides to give you. For real, pause. I want y'all to judge these guys. Well, at least the ladies. Go ahead and judge these guys. I don't think they're going to get the scores like the first 2 women would have gave them anyway. Like 9s and 8s, that's near perfection. right? That's near perfection. So, I mean, come on. He didn't tell them that they were delusional for saying that he was a 9 or an 8. But if the women would have said that about each other, then they say, okay, you're delusional. But you won't hold women accountable when it's time for them to vote you, as long as they vote you well. Now, if they give you a low score, now you're pissed. Look at you. You mad. Keep it going, though.
I'm trying
Thank
to figure
you.
out why you rated me a 2 because we're not going off our interactions. We're going off beauty.
I don't
Right.
like light skinned niggas.
I don't give a fuck.
Beauty. Oh, no, it just sounds weird to me when you talk about men and beauty. Like, that's a little bit weird. This is cringe. This is super cringe, man. I don't even know what to say about that. And he's not black to be even light-skinned, to be honest. He's not black. So how is he light-skinned? Carry on.
He's light skinned just like me, and you just gave him a 9. You gave me a 2. You only gave me a 2 because of the whole interaction that we've been having, right? So do me a favor, get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out,
What the fuck?
stupid ass bitch.
This is the definition of butthurt right here, man. He is so sick about it. The dude is super pissed right now because she gave him a low score. This is like the most insecure nonsense I've ever seen on a podcast ever. Like, dude, come on, bro. What are we doing? Why are you that insecure, bro? Why are you worried about what a female says about you? You should have just laughed at, brushed your shoulders off real quick and kept it moving. You know what I mean? Even like, it's just corny, bro. You should have never asked her to rate you if you weren't going to like the answer. Carry on. She
Make
happy
sure she
left
gets
too.
her
She
bag
said,
and
"Thank
phone
you."
too. Make sure she doesn't take the wrong fucking phone, dummy. All right, cool.
He's
So now,
super
again,
mad,
we're
ain't he?
just going off
He's
physical
super mad.
beauty, okay? Not what we've been talking about. Not my fucking arguments. Not none
Now
of
he
that,
has to be-
okay?
Now he has to be completely specific and everything. Like, what we doing now? What are we doing now? I got a whole nother clip I'm about to jump in with y'all just to show you how, like, weird this dude is. The other guy doesn't really say very much at all. I don't know why, but he doesn't say very much at all. He's not adding very much to what's going on over here. But we're gonna jump into another clip, and I'm gonna show you how awful these guys are, man. It's terrible. Okay, so here's our second clip. We're going to jump right into this one. This is pretty much bad and turned into a dumpster fire, as you would imagine, just from the first episode that you got a chance to look at.
The rules and stuff, but it was just like you said, the body language,
Yeah.
reading body language. How you were reading our
Did I say
body
you? Hold on,
language.
hold on, yo.
I was
did
reading
s-
yours.
Did I say you're gonna respect me, or did I say we're gonna respect each other?
No, you said both. You're gonna respect me. I'm gonna respect you.
So that means that
Okay.
he meant
Yeah,
Respecting
no, I
each other.
understand.
But that's
I
not what you
understand.
just
But
said,
the way in which you said it,
No,
like
no, no.
you said,
Shut the
reading.
fuck up. See,
Okay.
that's what pisses me off.
You asked me the question,
no,
so
what-
I'm gonna answer.
No, what pisses me off is that women like to fuck.
Whoa. Oh, man. STFU, huh? That's all right. That's not respect at all. There is no respect. The respect is lost at this point. So we're going to see where this gets into.
Fucking switch words around. I never came here and said you're gonna respect me. Period. I said, listen, ladies, I'm here to go through the rules so that there's no issues.
No, and then you
I
were
said-
complaining
Let him
about us
talk,
being
let him
late.
talk.
though.
I said I'm big on respect. Is literally what I said. I said I'm big on respect. I said if you respect me, I'm gonna respect you.
Mhm.
Very, very simple.
Yeah.
I never just said you're gonna respect me. Period. I'm gonna disrespect you.
You were
That's not
just
what I
like
said.
upset how it started. It was you were upset that people were late and you wanted to like call people out. And then I just got the vibe that like you were, I don't know, just like giving off a vibe that I didn't actually really like. And I
Yeah.
usually have a aggression towards men giving off that vibe. So sorry if I read your body language wrong and you read mine wrong. I was just stating the facts. You asked a question. So sorry if it offended you.
So here's the thing, right? We do this.
Shout out to the homegirl for trying to keep it cordial. She was actually making an effort to diffuse the situation, right? Despite this guy's antics, which is just outrageous to me. So we see who's the adult in the room. Keep it going.
Every single day with multiple women, new women every single day. We tell you, ladies, get here at 7:45. There's a reason why we say 7:45. We don't start until 9 p.m. That gives you guys over an hour to get in here, to get ready. We got to get you lighting ready, camera ready. We got to make sure you guys look good. We got to make sure you guys drink water, eat snacks, whatever, right? We don't just tell you to come in here and period.
And all
right?
of you got that text message, right?
Yes,
all of you
guys
got
got
that,
that text.
Yeah, and I texted someone back saying that I was going to be 10 minutes late.
Okay, I'm not
and-
mad at that. What I'm mad at is the people that got here 10, 15 minutes before
At
the show.
8:30.
Okay? Because that means that they
Yikes.
are waiting
Okay.
for.
I'd be pretty pissed myself. That's outrageous. You don't have anybody's like respect at that point. That's disgusting. For you to go ahead and get there 10 to 15 minutes before the show starts, you have no respect for people's time. And yeah, we're gonna get off on the wrong foot. And I probably just won't have the show. They had enough ladies to get rid of like 2 or 3 for real. Because when you start bringing in that many women, it, in my opinion, it degrades the podcast because people talk over each other. A lot of people are just sitting there bored and they're not engaged. So, you know, sometimes less is more. I do understand a few, maybe up to 5, but after that, it just starts getting ridiculous. So I wouldn't even let them jokers on for real.
For us to start because they actually watch us every single night.
Yeah, and that's fine. There was just an energy of you trying to attack me from the beginning.
Well, what
so
do you
I just
expect?
don't.
What-
I
what-
just
I
don't.
wasn't
I
attacked-
wasn't
hold on.
late. I wasn't doing anything. So I just didn't understand like what this like.
I literally said
Weird.
from the beginning, if you ladies remember, I said, okay, I'm not talking to you. I literally pointed at you and said, I'm not talking to you. 'cause
Yeah,
you
in a
said
way
I'm
of
saying-
telling me to like shut up.
Because you kept
Because-
saying,
because
I
listen.
said I'm 10 minutes late. You kept
I
saying
didn't
it. He was like,
text- I
okay,
said it
cool.
once.
You don't
no,
gotta
no.
tell her to shut up. Why are you being so
I
aggressive?
said
Hold
it
on.
once. Like I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
say it multiple times.
So here's the thing, bro. If me and you have a problem, I'm gonna go beat your man's ass. I'm not gonna touch you. Okay. So first of all,
But what if I don't have a man?
I'm not talking about you right now, bro.
I'll
I'm not talking about you
That
right
got
now.
nothing to do with him. That got something
Okay,
to do with
because
me
you're
and you.
telling me I told her to shut up. I told her to shut up when? After what?
Why are you telling her to shut up? Period. You can be
Right
nice.
now?
No.
Yo,
in
speaking to
general.
the
And you
fucking
did
mic,
say
bro.
shut the
Talking
fuck
about
up.
in
Yo, all right,
general.
Yo, this dude, the way he's talking to these females, man, is crazy. I'm curious to see if he would have that type of energy for men in general. Usually men who operate like this and raise up on females usually don't have that type of energy for men. But they usually won't put themselves in a position to where they have to deal with men because you understand that when you talk to dudes like that, there is a threat of violence. And usually dudes like this don't want that type of smoke because, you know, sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Get to the mic because I
I'm
can't
talking
hear
about
you.
in general. You don't
Okay.
gotta be aggressive with that.
And you did tell me to shut the fuck
This is
up,
my
so.
fucking show. I can do whatever the fuck I
but
want.
Okay,
watch
that's
how you talk to
fine.
me.
What?
Watch how you talk to me. I'm talking to you with respect, so talk
Yeah.
to me
Okay,
with
because
respect.
I'm talking to her right now
Exactly.
and
But
you're
no, I'm
interrupting.
talking about in general. In
In
general
gen-
with
first of
everyone.
all,
Like
in-
I'm picking it up. Like why do you gotta
Okay,
be so
first of
aggressive?
all, in general, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, me
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Number 2, weren't you one of the ones that literally came late?
Okay, I
Okay.
live but fuck up.
I don't give a fuck. We literally told you guys to be here at 7:45. You had all day to
Well,
drive
you
here.
invited me,
Yes.
and I told you I'll come, and you guys saw me late. You could have told me easy to go home.
Okay, hold on,
and I
hold
could
on.
have went home.
What
Yeah, for real.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to prove a fucking point.
But you're saying
You
you're
don't
gonna
gotta talk
respect
to me
us
like that, though.
Yeah, and you're
If you
gonna
want
say
respect-
Thanks, dudes. This video will officially be demonetized. These dudes, serious potty mouths, man. No matter what I do, it doesn't even matter because they are ridiculous. Ridiculous.
don't speak to us
Bro,
like that.
exactly.
Hold on.
Like if you demand respect, you have to give
Yo,
respect to
first of
women.
all,
like
bro,
that's it. We
no,
don't
no,
know
no,
what
I
we're
don't have
coming
to-
into
yo,
over here. The message that
yo,
I got, I
don't
didn't know
have
what
to
I
give
was
you
coming
shit.
into.
I don't have
you
to
know?
give you shit. Number 1, okay?
Okay, so then don't
by-
expect shit.
Hold on, by just
We're giving
being-
you don't want
yo,
shit.
just
My adrenaline
Just-
is
just
rushing
by
right
being-
now.
yo.
Y'all got me fucked up for real.
Okay,
My
so-
adrenaline rushing. Stop fucking playing with
So
me.
what
Stop
do you-
talking
what do you-
talking like
what do
that.
you-
My mic was
Stop
cut off
fucking
for a
talking like
second.
that.
what are you gonna do?
It's just that y'all
I
can
don't
have
give a
respect.
fuck.
What are you gonna do?
Y'all,
Instigating. I like it. I see what's happening here. They are making their best effort to be more extreme. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, when they look at something else like a podcast, they looked at Fresh and Fit's podcast, and then what they did was they saw the viral moments. So when they saw someone get kicked out, then they said, oh, that made a lot of noise right there. They went viral because of that. So what he's doing in turn is directly biting that and saying, I'm going to, if you look towards the end of the show, right? This is towards the end of their show. You can see the timeline, right? And that's just how that goes. I've watched, or at least skimmed. I couldn't get through an entire episode of any of these, but I looked at when the females were there and when they weren't there. I did my reaction based off of that. And when it gets towards the end of the video, he just becomes more disgusting as a human being, deliberately pokes at them and makes it so he has some sort of a justification to kick them out, because in his mind, that's going to make him go viral. But in all reality, people would like to get some type of value from the show. You can never surpass anyone by copying another. It will never, ever happen. And maybe they think they could just live enough from the backwash of Fresh and Fit, but I wouldn't recommend it, because this will fizzle out just as fast as it started. And at least with Fresh and Fit, they try to be nice. When they are met with bad energy, for the most part, then they decide to kick you the hell out. Now, these particular dudes, he is fishing for a kick out. Most of these women were generally pleasant, right? They weren't doing anything wild. Every one of them, they actually are way more well-behaved than the ladies of Fresh and Fit, from what I understand here, because none of them were talking out of turn, really. They, they're all mild-mannered. They sit through this boring podcast with no questions of value, just repeat dumb questions that they got from the Fresh and Fit chat, and that's what they're doing. So there's really no reason to kick these ladies out. I think they probably could have got a much more valuable discussion if they would have tried to, instead of fishing for a Frank Castle. We're gonna carry on.
Bro,
You ain't gonna do shit.
out, bitch.
Yeah,
Stop
you ain't
fucking
gonna
playing
do
with me.
shit.
Stop
And you
fucking
don't know
playing
her,
with me.
'cause I'll
You
back her up.
fucking
I don't-
boiling my blood,
Bro,
bro.
I don't
He's
get,
not gonna hit you, but I
I-
guarantee you.
I feel like
Yo,
I'm in the
might.
wrong
okay.
seat.
y'all really
Nah.
got shit fucked up, bro. Y'all really don't know me. And if you want to get
You
the fuck
got
out, you can
shit
easily
fucked
just
up.
get up and get the fuck out, bro.
This is
Very,
juicy.
very easy.
That's what he was fishing for the whole
Very
time.
easy, bro. You can get.
Yeah, that's what he was fishing for the whole time. And he's got this, I guess, the Locals channel. And, that's where that footage is going to go. And, that's it. That's what that is for. That's for bonus footage. That's for their Clips channel. And, that's how they're going to get theirs off. But as far as offering any substance, offering any value, as far as anyone leaving this particular podcast any less brain dead than they were entering, no, impossible. And that's what it's going to take to have some sort of longevity, in my personal opinion. I understand that trash does sell, but not for long. This is just like a drug. You hit it real quick, and then, you're like, all right, I can't keep doing this. It's too repetitive. If you're not offering any value, if you're not trying to jump and do any better at some point, this is episode 143. So you would expect some type of progression here, but I can only imagine where they started if that's the case.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. Continue the show, bro. Because, yo, I'm going to tell you one thing. If she swings on me, I'm swinging back, bro.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
swinging
finna
back.
swing on your fat ass.
Yikes. Now you're instigating a fight with a woman. At this point, bro, you lost any bit of cool points that you had. You're in the hole right now. Like, I can't understand why.
Stupid.
Why do you feel like you need to act like you want to fight a girl? If this were a guy that was in it that was 6'5", had some muscles on him, I promise you this dude would not have that type of energy. I promise you. There's no way that if there was someone who could legitimately hurt him, that he would act like that. He would kindly ask him. He wouldn't curse at this dude. None of that stuff. He would be trying to diffuse the situation and everything. There's no way that this dude would act this tough with a man. There's no way. Promise you.
This is hilarious.
Let's go. All of you up. Let's go.
Is this for real? I thought this was a
All of you
joke.
go.
She just
Let's
bumped
go.
homie too. She
thought
walked
this was a
through him.
joke.
He still ain't doing nothing.
What's going on?
Ladies, you have to understand when you're running a show, you can't just start being like disrespectful and shit, and I expect like nothing to happen.
Wait, is
back.
this for real? This
Wait,
is so funny.
I'm just
This is
missing.
very for real.
Yes.
That was mad aggressive.
And
But we keep it a buck just off the jump. We tell you what it is or what it is not.
I was not informed on what it was to begin with, so
So what
don't
message did you receive? You
I received a message from a
someone sent
friend,
you an
yes.
address and said come here at this time and that's it.
yeah, from my friend that I grew up with. Like I went to high school with.
Now listen to how dumb that is, though. Like, why are you just popping up in podcasts, random podcasts, without knowing anything of it? There's no way that I would appear. I mean, I'm different, understandably. I create content, so it is a bit different for me. But never, even as a civilian, there's no way that I would just show up to a random podcast without knowing anything about it. That's plain stupid. You take an L for this one, lady. You take an L for this one. I don't understand why on earth you would just show up to a random podcast. That's whack.
his older brother, and he sent me a message and was like, "Oh,
Whoa.
shit
Yo,
going
she's
on."
There was no context behind it.
she's
No, it's just like, hey, we have a
she's going
podcast going
hard
on.
in
Do you
the
want to be on the
background, if you
podcast?
can
And
hear
I've been to other podcasts before. I mean, I do like weird dick
Look
shit,
at the
and I
girl
went
at
to
the
Devil
top
for a
over
long
there.
time,
She
so I was
shook.
like,
She like,
sure,
wait, this is
help
about
a
to
friend
get real.
out.
Okay.
I didn't know that there was like misogynistic
Stood up like,
fucking
whoa.
vibes going on here where men can be disrespectful to women and that's it. And we get you guys paid because we're giving you content.
Hold on. What does
Wait,
misogynist
wait,
mean?
wait.
What does a misogynist mean?
Huh?
What does misogynist mean? Because you said a misogynistic.
I don't know.
content.
It's all about
What is
these.
it?
It's all
What
about
is
these
the definition
ideas
of
what-
misogyny?
Man, that's like a direct page out of the book of Fresh and Fit. They do that. They've been doing that for the past couple of months, if not a year or better. Who like just asking, okay, so what's the meaning of a misogynist? And of course, the women don't know, and of course, they don't know what a misandrist is either. We know that. We know women don't know what misogyny actually means. We know women don't know what misandry means. We understand that, but everybody knows that a woman knows that. So for you to just take that directly out of the Fresh and Fit handbook is just stupid to me. Like, what are we even doing? What are we even doing? This is bad. It's super cringe, and I've had enough. You guys let me know what it is that you think down in the comments and all that. Like, I don't know. Do you think this show is going to last? I want to know a couple things. I definitely want to know if you think that this show is going to last the way it is. Right now, they're at about 3.7 thousand subscribers, which is, pretty much, that's when you're just kind of getting the ball rolling. After 5,000, it starts picking up. After 10,000 subscribers, you could easily be at 500,000 the next year, depending on how you play your cards. But it's very tough that first year. But let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can stand from that. I want to know if you think it'll last. I want to know if you thought it was any good. Do you think it was warranted? Have a ball in there. And until next time, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.
You know, they ain't my style. That ain't how I get down. That ain't how I